Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Vlogmas. It is currently 6:45 in the morning on Sunday, and it looks like it's gonna snow all day today. Like, the sky is very, very dark. I'll go ahead and show you. These snow plow trucks, right there's one right there, are out and about getting the town cleared of the snow. Our road really doesn't get cleared of anything, at least not anytime soon. It's usually one of the last streets to get done, which I don't understand since it's right off the main road. Like, look at this guy. This sky tells me everything I need to know for the rest of the day for weather. But it's alright. It is currently 24 degrees outside. It is freaking cold. My little fingers, my little phalanges are pretty cold, but I love just sitting out here in the morning especially and just sipping some cocoa or whatever and just relaxing and just appreciating the fact that I live somewhere that's so beautiful. Because honestly, guys, I know I haven't had a chance to show you guys how beautiful this place is. This place where I live is absolutely stunning. Actually, it's snowing right now. You can't really see it. Maybe you can see it in the light there. Little flakes are coming down, so it's starting to snow already. But this place is so beautiful. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the mountain out there. Like, waking up to the mountains in fresh mountain air is just, it's everything to me, and I love it so much. Just checking on our car. Luckily, not too much snow got onto it, so that's good. Nick will be happy about that. Nick and I both hate shoveling, which is funny because we live in like another part of Antarctica, but we both hate snow shoveling, like any of that shit, which is why we're glad that our landlord pretty much, I mean, he really hasn't been good so far. There's a lot of snow down there, but usually this is all like taken care of. But yeah, it's just a typical Sunday, quiet, lazy Sunday. So we're gonna get our day started by doing the chocolate milk thing, putting on some TV, relaxing for a few hours, and then I'll see you guys when I'm ready to start getting ready for the day, when I have a better idea of what we're going to be doing for the day. Someone had commented on my Vlogmas Day 1 video, and they were saying, "You're so happy in the morning. I wish you could be that happy in the morning." You can. It's all about your state of mind and how you choose to wake up every morning, and I can tell you all about that because for a very, very long time I was a very negative person, actually well through middle school to pretty much high school. Up until a couple of months ago, I was a very negative person. You guys wouldn't be able to tell that with my videos because I always tried to make myself like happy, or at least seem happy in my videos. But I was a very negative person for a lot of reasons. I didn't have the easiest life growing up, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and a lot of people wouldn't understand what I went through, so I don't really talk much about it, and I don't want to bring all that negativity back, at least all those negative thoughts I used to have back, so I don't really talk much about it. But I will say I was a very negative person to the point where I was a bully to people in school, in middle school and high school. I was a fucking asshole in school. And one day I was on Facebook. I'll never forget this day, actually. One day I was on Facebook and I was going through old messages, because you know you can go through all the old messages you have ever written on Facebook. And a couple of them popped up from two people whom I don't really talk too much anymore. They weren't really friends to begin with, which is the reason why this was so important to me. But in the messages, I was very nasty to these people, like very, very nasty. And I was so mad at myself for allowing myself to be so rude and so nasty, and basically projecting my negativity and like my anger on them, just, you know, for doing stupid shit. And I messaged them. Thankfully, they didn't delete me from Facebook. I messaged them and I was like, I am so sorry for how I treated you. Like, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve the way I treated you at any point. Like, no one deserves that. And they were amazing enough to forgive me. And we've moved on, and since then we've actually started talking, not like every day, not like BFFs or anything like that, but just casual conversation. If we ever like each other's posts or whatever, they'll comment on my posts or whatever. And it's actually it's nicer to me to know that people, you know, like me for being a nice person, being a decent person, than it is to be feared, if you will, for being a complete bitch to people, because I was a fucking cunt. And after that day, that was actually the very day that I realized that I could not live that negativity anymore. Like, I couldn't bring myself to subject myself to being so unhappy every single day. Like, it was exhausting, like emotionally, mentally. Like, I lost so many friendships And it was not worth my time being that negative. And unfortunately, actually, I will say this, I had a couple people who actually really understood what I went through, and they understood the reason why I was so unhappy, and they were actually the very few people that I trust with that kind of stuff anymore. But I could never go back to being that negative, and I don't want to. So when it comes to you, like when you said, you know, I wish I could be that happy, you most definitely can. The one thing that I've started doing is I've woken up, I'll wake up in the morning, and I'll go outside on my balcony, and I'll just think about all the positive things that have happened this year. A lot of negative things have happened, obviously, we all know that. The most recent one was that fucking idiot Trump getting elected, but I digress. A lot of good things happened too, like Generation Beauty, going to New York City, meeting some of you guys. Like, oh God, so much good happened this year, and I'm so thankful for every single day of my life. Especially after Jeremy passed away, I started to realize more than ever, because that hit so close to home, that I don't want to live my life being upset about the little things, the petty things, if you will. Because even though I got past all that negativity, I would still get mad at like little things, like minuscule things that really shouldn't affect me, but they still did because I let them. I don't have time for that anymore, you know? I don't want to be a negative person. I don't want to like give off negative vibes to people. I just want to be happy. And I think that's what everyone wants, you know what I mean? So it all starts with your state of mind and what you allow yourself to feel first thing in the morning. If you wake up and you don't feel like waking up because you have to go to work and you're just like, holy shit, like I have to fucking work, turn it around and be like, you know what? I get to make more money to buy myself whatever I like to. Like, if you're a makeup person, fucking be like, I'm gonna go work today and I'm gonna award myself in the next few days after I get paid and buy myself some more makeup. Like, that was always my motivation for working when I was working, is to wake up and go to work and make money to buy more makeup. Like, that was my main thing. So you just have to take things, you know, in a more positive way. And if that doesn't work, at least try to, like I said, just reflect on the good things that have happened. Like, your family is alive and well, everyone's happy, everyone's got a roof over their shoulders. What? Be happy that you have a lot. You know what I mean? Like, you might think that you don't have a lot right now, but you have more than some people in the world do. And that's something that I always remind myself when I stay humble. Humble yourself. Remind yourself that you have something that maybe someone else in the world wishes they could have. You know, that just, I don't know, there's so much you can do, but just, it starts with the way you think and how you choose to wake up in the morning. So practice good thinking. It's actually very, very good for you. Okay, so it's obviously a couple hours later, and I don't know what's going on with my eyes right now, but everything that I'm looking at is all like fuzzy and blurry. I need to stop being a lazy, procrastinating bitch and just get my fucking glasses back, because this is terrible. I should probably address what the hell this thing is. It's actually the side of a pickle jar. I'm gonna be doing some DIY projects for the holidays. I think I'm gonna make some snow globes out of these. They're just 2 pickle jars that I saved the tops and the whole bottle from. But I saw this like DIY thing on Facebook around this time of year, especially. There's always so many like really cute DIY ideas, and I saw one where this lady had mason jars and she would glue like a little Christmas tree to the like underside of the top, and she would stick it in, and then she would toss in like the water and the glitter and things like that, screw it on, and it turned into a snow globe. Like, it's a really cool thing. If you want to see me do it, like the video. But I figured I'd just do a quick little chit chat because, I don't know, I feel like talking right now. I don't feel like doing anything except talking. Recently, I found myself unsubscribing from a lot of people on YouTube, like a lot of people, and almost all of them are the bigger people here on YouTube. And at one point I felt bad, but a couple of these people that I've unsubscribed from, they just, to me, they deserved my unsubscription. You know what I mean? Like, they just do shitty things, or they say shitty things, or they just don't put up quality content anymore, at least not in my eyes. You can talk about it down below in the comment section. You guys know I always encourage you guys to speak your opinions. I'm not somebody who blocks comments on videos after giving my opinions. That's just not the way I run. I unsubscribed from both Tati and Jaclyn Hill. Tati because her opinions and reviews and first impressions videos are all paid for. Like, her opinions are not her own. You can definitely tell. And it became even more apparent to me and more obvious when she did that train wreck of a video of that first impressions of the collaboration palette between Too Faced and Nikkie Tutorials, The Power of Makeup, I think it was. Everyone went apeshit before it was released. And then when everyone got their hands on it, the majority of people actually got get their hands on it, they swatched it and it was complete shit. Like, there was no pigmentation, they were hard to work with, they were like, even if you built up the color, it was still shit. Like, it was not the normal Too Faced quality that people expected. And they were saying that the bigger YouTubers, the bigger personalities as far as YouTube and Instagram, they all got the good palettes. Everyone else, the majority of everyone else, got these shit palettes. And Tati must have gotten one of the bad palettes, because in her video, it was probably the worst first impression attempt I've ever seen, because she was swatching all of these shadows and it was clearly not working out for her because the pigmentation was not there whatsoever. Each swatch was completely like busted. Like, there was no pigmentation. It was very dry. You could tell she was like struggling to get it to look good, but she was still like adamant about how good this palette was, even though the swatches were telling a much different story. If I was Tati and I got that palette and I swatched it and I looked at my hand and I was on camera, I'd be like, girl, why the fuck did you release this shit? Like, I'm sorry, friendships aside, I don't give a shit. If you send me a product and it's complete shit, I'm not gonna sit there and try to sell it, even though we both know, we can plainly see this shit is not good. To me, that was like the perfect example of why I don't trust you bigger YouTubers, you know what I mean? Like, that was the prime example. You could not have gotten a better example if you paid for one. I unsubscribed from Jaclyn Hill because I feel like, I don't know, I got so bored with her, and honestly, I think she's overhyped. I don't think she's as good as everyone thinks she is. There are so many, like, smaller YouTubers with so much more talent than Jaclyn Hill. Let's all remember, she's not a certified makeup artist. She was somebody who worked at a MAC counter for a couple of years, and yes, she's outstanding at applying makeup, but a lot of her looks are so boring, and I just don't find them to be any good. Like, they used to be so good and so unique, but now they're just lackluster at best. I unsubscribed from 11th Gorgeous because they became super annoying. Like, super annoying. I used to love their channel. I used to watch their unboxings and hauls religiously. And then after a couple weeks of their brand, like their own brand they released, they started making every single video, including all their monthly favorites they would do, just about their brand. And I'm just like, you know what? I understand it's your brand and it's your channel, so it makes sense to obviously advertise your brand on your channel, but like, when every single favorite is a piece from your company, that's too much. And that's the way it was. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So unsubscribed very quickly. I unsubscribed from Miss Glamorazzi because every single video, much like Tati's I feel now, was paid for by companies. Like, I felt like every video was sponsored. And while I understand, like, there's nothing wrong with sponsored videos whatsoever, don't feel like I'm, you know, downing everybody. But when you make every single video a sponsored video, come on. I unsubscribed from Megan Rinks or Megan Rosette because, honestly, I don't think she's uploaded anything in, like, months. At least not as far as I know. And the videos that she did upload were very rushed. You could tell that she was just doing them to do them. She wasn't doing them because she wanted to. And I hate watching content like that. And believe it or not, you may not think that your subscribers can tell, but your subscribers can tell when you just don't feel like fucking filming, but you're doing it anyways out of habit. And I feel like that's like the death of a YouTube channel, is when this becomes like a job. And I don't know. You could definitely tell she was not happy filming. The last person I unsubscribed from actually quite recently was Karina Kaboom. And the reason I unsubscribed from her was because at first, when I first saw her channel, this was actually right after the whole Snapchat drama that she was involved in with the owner of Gerard Cosmetics and Manny MUA. I'm pretty sure we all heard about that. But I actually subscribed to her because after I saw that initial video about what had happened with the drama, I saw her, like, many videos about her nail polish collection, and I saw her collection behind her in her videos, and I was like, that is an amazingly beautiful collection. Like, I was so interested in what she had to say about nail polish because I love nail polish. And, but recently she got bit by the drama bug, I call it. And now every single video she's posted for the past few months actually has just been about made up drama. And that's exactly what it is. It's made up. A lot of it you can tell it's just been made up in her head, and she just talks shit about things that she has no clue about. And actually a lot of what she says now in videos that I've realized is very similar to what Sanders Kennedy says in his videos. And I don't like Sanders Kennedy. I think he's another one that I just don't trust his opinion on things at all. I think he makes up shit himself. Like, he creates drama where there's no drama at all. But a lot of what she says in her videos mimics a lot of what he says in his videos. It's almost like she sits down, picks up a notebook and a pen, and starts writing down like little bullet points from his videos on little things that she can say in her videos, but she words them differently. So honestly, if I'm being completely honest right now, if you've watched Sanders' videos, you've watched her videos too, because it's exactly the exact same content pretty much for the most part. The last person I unsubscribed from was actually Patrick Starr, because he has been a dick lately. I've seen so many horror stories and watched so many like live clip videos of people meeting him, and his body language, the way he carries himself, his whole demeanor in those videos is just so stuck up and bitchy. And to me, it's like, the people that you're being so nasty to are the reason why you are where you are in this industry, you know what I mean? Like, they're the reason why you are where you are. So if I were you, I would be more grateful and more humble and not act like such a fucking asshole to people. Because of those people watching your channel and liking your pictures and sharing your content, you are getting all these big brand deals and doing all these amazing trips. Like, without them, you aren't shit. Let's remember that. So, I don't know. I think a lot of these bigger YouTubers need to humble themselves. Like, a nice fat ass slice of humble pie with extra fucking humble cherries. Like, fuck me all the way up. Like, obviously, I'm not a big channel whatsoever, but I know for a fact that this whole Gen Beauty thing that I'm going to be doing, I would not have had this opportunity if it wasn't for you guys, because you guys watch my content, and I am a very, very small channel. In comparison to some other people, like, I am just a fucking little shit channel. But I try to be the most humble person I possibly can be, and I know that without you guys watching my channel and liking my content and continuously giving me your support, I know for a fact that I would not be invited to Gen Beauty by Ipsy themselves to all the Gen Beauties around the country. Like, that to me is fucking... So yeah, guys, if you are a content creator here on YouTube, or if you're somebody who is maybe thinking about doing your channel, in the long run, just remember to stay humble, because it's things like that that really kills your channel. Especially Patrick, he's learning that now, because he's facing a lot of backlash from his subscribers. But just stay humble. Remember where you came from. Remember that without your viewers, without your subscribers, you wouldn't be where you are. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's just my little advice for the day. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what we're going to do today. I think today is going to be just another lazy day at home, doing nothing, which I don't mind whatsoever, because when you become an adult, it's very rare that you find that you have days like this where you can just do nothing but shoot the shit. Like, it is such a blessing, and it's one more thing that I'm so thankful for and that I appreciate now more than ever, is that I have days like this where I literally, my house is clean, things are taken care of, like, I don't have to do anything. So this is literally what I do. I sit at my desk, I'll take pictures on Instagram, which I'm gonna do right now actually, and just respond to comments, answer emails, do things like that. So let's do it. This is our favorite show to watch. So good. Oh, the ferret's out. Oh, I didn't see her. Hi, Chloe. Shade at me in this game. Right. Had seizures when she heard Ashley Larsh's voice. Guess who it was? This dick tickler right here. Fucking asshole. It's not funny. You guys are both anal beads. By the way, guys, this is Fibbage. This is a game that me and my husband... Exactly. Pearl Jam. Everyone fucking likes Pearl Jam.
I hate Pearl Jam.
I'm glad you think it's funny. No one chose your answer, though.
Why do they always give us...
Okay, here's the question.
A
woman in Muncie, Indiana was hospitalized after trying to remove a callus on her foot with a blank.
Ew. Alright, so we are en route to the in-laws' house, to his parents' house. So I'm going to try to get as much footage as possible. Rude. So we're heading into the dollar store. I had to get some bottled water for dinner. That's the only thing she told me to bring. So, easy. Hey guys, so I just got back from my in-laws for dinner. We had an amazing time. We had a turkey dinner with all the fixins. It was amazing. A lot of fun. Spent some time with his gram, did my sister-in-law's makeup before she had to go to work. But the best surprise that happened while I was there was the fact that I got a new a wedding band set. My husband's mom just got hers replaced, and I've always admired these rings, always admired them. They're gorgeous. It's real gold and diamonds encrusted bands, and I just when he pulled them out, it was like he was asking me to marry him again. I was bawling my eyes out, so emotional. I'm so glad I didn't wear makeup because it would have been a mess. But this was probably the best Christmas present I could have gotten this entire year. So that was really cool. I do have to go get them sized because they're a little bit too small. I've got sausage fingers, so I have to get them resized to fit my fingers. But that was honestly something that I just was not expecting to happen, and it was out of nowhere and made me feel so happy. So I'm excited. My night did end very well, but we do have Nick's friend Mike back over here. He just met us at the house here. So we're going to hang out with him for a little bit. We're not doing much. They're just playing video games. I think I'm going to edit this vlog and start uploading it right away. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I love doing these vlogs. Like I said in the beginning, I think I said, maybe I didn't. If I didn't, I'll go ahead and repeat what I was saying earlier in the day. I think I'm going to upload a Vlogmas video like every other day instead of every single day, because I feel like that's overkill for me. I don't know. Having to film, edit, and upload a video every single day all in the same day, it seems like it's not a lot of work, but it's a lot of work and it can be a little stressful. So I think I'm going to do just like every other day vlog kind of thing. So that way I can have like regular content on my channel one day and then the Vlogmas video the next day. That way it just evens out and it becomes easier for me to handle. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to log off here for the night. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.